ang lahat, minamahal kita pagkat. So several of you requested this song. For the intro, it's gonna be different than the rest of the song. Or you could not do the intro chords and just do the regular guitar chords. Or do both. But it's just harder, so it's up to you. So on fret number 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 right there, add finger number 2 on the first string. Finger number 1 is gonna go on the third string right there. And finger number 2 on the second string on the next fret, and it looks just like a D chord. You're just gonna strum the 3 bottom strings 2 times. The next chord is in the same shape, just move that chord 2 frets forward. So you went from here to here. Next chord is gonna be 1 fret back, and you're gonna add finger number 1 on the 2 bottom strings, 1 and 2 at the same time. Finger number 2 is gonna go on the next fret on the third string. After this one, you're gonna scoot 2 frets forward and keep it the same way, the way you did it with the first 2. So for the intro, 2 frets forward, then this one, 2 frets forward. When you start singing, it's a little bit different. Sayo, ang lahat. So you're just gonna add finger number 1 on 3 bottom strings right there on the same fret, 9th fret. Then you're gonna go back to the first one. From that one, you'll go to the last one over here, which is the one on the 12th fret. Sayo, ang lahat, minamahal kita pagkat. Then you scoot 2 frets back, and that one again. And then go back to this one, back to this one, then back to this one. So I'm going to start where he sings, and then I'm going to do it a little bit slow so you could try to follow it. Sayo na ang lahat, minamahal kita pagkat. 2 frets back. Sayo na ang lahat, pati ang puso ko. So the first chord down here is going to be A major, and you're going to start with your pinky on the 2nd fret on the 2nd string. Then the next finger is going to go right above it, and the same for the next finger. Next chord, you're going to keep it in the same place, but skip 2 frets and add finger number 1 on the 1st string on the 2nd fret. Next chord is D. It looks just like the first one I showed you down here, but on the 2nd fret, so like that. E major, finger number 1 on the 3rd string on the 1st fret. Finger number 2 goes on the 2nd fret on the 5th string, and finger number 3 goes right under that. So if you go back to this one, you're gonna strum just once, then the next one. Sayo na ang lahat. Repeat it. Right? Okay, on the next part there's gonna be a couple of bar chords, so it's gonna be a little bit harder. For these type of chords, it's easier to place your last fingers first rather than the one that's gonna cover the strings. So finger number 4 on the 6th fret on the 3rd string. Your next finger goes right above it on the 4th string. Finger number 2, 1 fret back, 2nd string, and then you bar the 5 bottom strings on the 4th fret with finger number 1. You're gonna pluck with your thumb the 5th string. Next chord is F sharp minor. Again, you start with your pinky on the 4th string on the 4th fret. Next finger right above that again. Then you bar on the 2nd fret. You're gonna pluck the 6th string, then down. Next chord, you're gonna do back to that D. You're gonna plug the 4th string. Then you go to E and plug the 6th string down. So back to this one. D. Repeat it. Kaya nung lumapit ka sa'kin ay bigla ako nahilo, di akalaing. Then you're gonna go to F. F is pretty similar to this one. You just scoot 1 fret back on the 1st fret, and you add finger number 2 on the 3rd string in the middle, right there on the 2nd fret. Sabihin mo ako ngayon ang hinahanap mo. Back to A. So on A, you're gonna plug the 5th string, then the 6th one for E, then this one 6 again. Then you go back. For D, you plug the 4th one. Then you go here, you plug the 5th one. I'm gonna do it a little bit slow so you can follow it. Nasayo na ang lahat, minamahal kita pagkat. D. Nasayo na ang lahat, pati ang puso ko. At the end, there's some changes, which I don't know if I'm still gonna do it, but if you're not comfortable with bar chords, it's gonna be a little bit too hard for you. After E, you're gonna add an F there. When you go back to A, it's gonna be 1 fret forward. So basically what they do is they scoot all the chords 1 fret forward. This A, you'll scoot it to a 3rd fret and you add the bar right there. That's F now. And instead of the 2nd fret right here, you're doing that on the 3rd one now. F. And when you do D, you scoot 1 fret forward. Same for this one, 1 fret forward. They repeat that, and then they're gonna scoot it once more over here on the 2nd fret now. When you're back to this one, now you go down here. I know it's a little confusing, but you'll get the hang of it. Here now. The D goes here now. So the way this ends is just Nasayo na ang lahat. You just add your pinky on the 1st string right there. You play it once. Got it? And you take it off. You play it again. So that's the song. I hope this helped you, and be doing more tutorials. I've seen all your requests, and I'm sorry I haven't done a video in a really long time, but I'm gonna try and do as many as I can.